the Department of Justice finally released this huge batch of Epstein file.
Today we are producing more than 3 million pages, including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
Most of the content consists of old connections, emails, logs, and investigative notes. Nothing in the release fundamentally changes the established facts of the case. Here are the main mentions of notable individuals, presented clearly and directly. Donald Trump appears frequently, hundreds, possibly thousands of times. Many references are news clippings Epstein collected, old flight logs from the 1990s, and emails discussing him in passing. There is also an FBI compiled list from 2025 that includes unproven allegations of sexual assault. Trump has denied these allegations completely. No charges resulted from them. They remain raw investigative notes. Nothing in this release establishes new criminal connections. Bill Clinton is mentioned in additional flight records and social contexts. There are photographs from earlier years, including images of him in a pool or hot tub with Epstein and Maxwell. His representatives have stated these were trips related to the Clinton Foundation in 2002 and 2003. He has consistently denied any knowledge of illegal activity. No new accusations are supported by these documents. Elon Musk appears in email exchanges from 2012 to 2014. The messages involve Epstein and Musk discussing schedules and possible meetings in Florida or the Caribbean. One email includes Musk inquiring about the wildest party on the island. Musk has stated he never visited the island and refused any invitation. He has described some reporting on the matter as misleading. No evidence of wrongdoing is linked to him in these files, only older correspondence. Prince Andrew, now Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, is referenced hundreds of times. The mentions include emails about dinners, privacy arrangements at Buckingham Palace, and guest lists. Some photographs are described as compromising, including one allegedly showing him in an unusual position. There are also prior witness statements from Virginia Giuffre. He settled the related lawsuit several years ago and has always denied the allegations. No new charges arise from this release. Bill Gates is referenced in draft emails where Epstein made claims of extramarital conduct. One note mentions an alleged STD incident as a factor in ending their association. The Gates Foundation has described these claims as absurd and false. There is no supporting evidence of criminal conduct, only Epstein's unverified assertions. Other individuals appear as well. Howard Lutnick, now Commerce Secretary, is mentioned in connection with an island lunch visit years later. Steve Tisch, owner of the New York Giants, appears in email threads. Woody Allen is referenced in text messages suggesting awareness of certain matters. Richard Branson and Steve Bannon are mentioned in passing. There are also references connected to India in the files. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is referenced in a 2017 email where Epstein claimed the Prime Minister took advice on his official visit to Israel, with unverified phrases suggesting it worked for U.S. interests and including comments like danced and sang. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs has strongly dismissed these as trashy ruminations by a convicted criminal with no basis beyond the documented official visit in July 2017. No evidence exists of any direct communication or meeting between Modi and Epstein.
We have seen reports from an email message from the so-called Epstein files that has a reference to the Prime Minister and his visit to Israel. Beyond the fact of the Prime Minister's official visit to Israel in July 2017, the rest of the allusions in the email are little more than trashy ruminations by a convicted criminal which deserve to be dismissed with the utmost contempt.
Indian businessman Anil Ambani appears in email correspondence with Epstein from 2017 to 2019. The exchanges discuss topics such as US-India-Israel relations, geopolitical matters, and potential meetings involving figures like Steve Bannon. Epstein made claims of influence, including notes like Modi on board, but these remain unverified and appear exaggerated. No allegations of wrongdoing or criminal involvement are tied to Ambani in these documents. Indian-origin filmmaker Meera Nair is mentioned in a 2009 email from publicist Peggy Siegel to Epstein. The email describes leaving an after-party at Ghislaine Maxwell's New York townhouse following a screening of Nair's film Amelia. It lists attendees including Bill Clinton and Jeff Bezos, along with Nair. Nair's name appears in at least a dozen places in the datasets, but only in this social event context. No allegations of wrongdoing or involvement in Epstein's crimes are associated with her presence. This has attracted attention in India due to Nair's prominence in cinema and her family ties, but the reference is purely to a film-related gathering with no evidence of deeper connections. Overall, These are largely social and professional connections among prominent figures, often described as 6 degrees of separation. Indictments are heavily redacted. Survivors have expressed distress, noting that perpetrators continue to be shielded. The Department of Justice maintains that this release fulfills the requirements of the Transparency Act. In summary, this represents the most comprehensive public disclosure to date. Visit justice.gov/Epstein yourself. Search the available datasets. Download the documents as needed. The material is unfiltered and requires careful review in full context. Avoid relying solely on headlines or summaries. If you examine the files, what did you observe? Share credible findings in the comments, including sources whenever possible. If this overview was useful, please like the video. Subscribe for any further developments. Thank you for watching.